Hello, everyone, and welcome to my Week 4 presentation. I'm changing to another subject of interest in my preferred area of doctoral inquiry. The subject is the impact of computers in the recent history of warfare. As a former U.S. Army officer and currently an IBM Distinguished Engineer, this subject is of great interest to me. So I selected 3 academic sources from the Oxford Scholarship Online ebook collection in history. And let's start with the first source, which is Jack Copeland's book, Alan Turing's Automatic Computing Engine, The Master Codebreaker's Struggle to Build the Modern Computer. So his book discusses the impact of the mathematical genius Alan Turing, who was one of the greatest scientists and thinkers of the 20th century. Many of us are aware of Turing's role in breaking the Enigma code used by the Nazis in World War II, and he was the first to conceive of the fundamental principle of the modern computer. The idea of controlling a computing machine's operations by means of coded instructions and also stored in a machine's memory. The majority of Copeland's book takes a look at Turing's subsequent work starting in 1945 with his revolutionary design of the automatic computing engine. It was also known as ACE. Copeland points out the innovation of ACE as the model for the first personal computer. And he also describes Turing's struggle to build the modern computer, as well as his research in the fields of artificial intelligence and artificial life. The second source I took a look at is Agatha Hughes and Thomas Hughes' book, Systems, Experts, and Computers, The Systems Approach in Management and Engineering, World War II and After. This book describes in the aftermath of World War II a systems approach in solving complex problems and managing complex systems, and that it was popular among engineers, scientists, and managers, and it was fostered in part by the diffusion of digital computing power. The authors point out that the approach peaked during the Johnson administration, and it was applied then to everything from military command and control systems to poverty in American cities. The book describes the major players at the time, including Rand, MITRE, Remo Wooldridge, which was later TRW, and the International Institute of Applied Systems Analysis. It also examines applications in a wide variety of military, government, civil, and engineering settings. The authors also point out in the book that the systems approaches had their origins in the military realm, and only that their application was only emphasized in the civil realm after 1960. The final source that I took a look at is Patrick Croghan's book, Gameplay Mode, War, Simulation, and Technoculture. Croghan's book examines technology from everything from flight simulators and first-person shooters to MMPOG and innovative strategy games such as 2008's Spore. Croghan points out that the computer games owe their development to computer simulations and imaging produced by and for the military during the Cold War. The book situates computer games and gaming within contemporary context or culture and connects them to developments in the conceptualization of pure war since the Second World War and the evolution of simulation as both a technological achievement and a sociopolitical tool. The text starts off by locating the origins of computer games. Interesting stuff. By locating the origins in cybernetic weapon systems in the 1940s, the U.S. Army's attempt to use computer simulation to protect the country against nuclear attack, and the U.S. military's development of the SimNet simulated battlefield network in the late 1980s. So in closing, I would like to wish everyone a great week. I hope everyone's doing well and staying safe in the current environment. I look forward to reviewing your post and have a great day.